TSCs and links.
You'll see question mark this high roll plan.
Yeah.
That's a 1.
I didn't even get the shot.
Oh, you're fine. Oh, I got a 3. So you can roll when you're ready.
That's gotta be the worst villain ever. Like an anti-villain. Just a paper cut. He throws paper knives at you.
Alright, good luck. You can roll. Whatever you get probably going to be higher anyway. Yeah, so that's your turn. I'm going to go first. Sure. You're good. You're fine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you have to show me which one you search.
It doesn't say that.
You still have to show me because that's called a search. Whenever you search, you have to reveal it to your opponent.
Yeah. That's one.
Okay.
I'll ask Sam about that later, but this is not magic.
Hey, Scott. Scott. He searched. He didn't want to show me what he searched.
You have to.
What happens?
You have to. You search it, you have to show it.
Serious, how is it? Like,
I mean, I'm playing the game. That's how you're supposed to play it.
Magic.
You're fine.
Sorry.
Yeah, you don't show me those 3. But the one that you add, you show me. But you don't show me all of them.
Dark Magic Circle. Play it.
If you don't mind me reading it real quick. It says you can only use each effect of this card once per turn on the very bottom of the text.
Okay. Well, that's just one of the effects once per turn.
You already used it.
That's for that card. This is another card.
I see. He searched shiny, and then he activated that 2 times, even though it says you can only use this card once
This is
per
one
turn.
card. I searched and got another one of these. So that activates one spell effect once per turn on this card. This is another card.
On the very bottom of the text, you can only use the effect of Dark Magic with Circle.
You can only
once
use
per turn.
each effect of Dark Magical Circle once each turn, which means any card, not this one.
Yeah, but
it says, right, see, this says you can only use this card effect, not each card effect. This card effect.
The effect of
The effect of this card by that name, regardless of how many copies you have, once per turn. Because that's why it's in quotes. Otherwise, it will say you can only use this card, the card effect of this card, once per turn, and then that would mean this particular card.
You should explain to him whenever he adds a card from deck to hand by searching, he has to reveal to his opponent.
Right, because it's called cherry picking. Whenever you do a search, you must show your opponent what you got, shuffle your cards, let them cut, and then you put the card in your deck or hand or wherever it's supposed to go. But you need to shuffle and present to him if you added a card to your deck, so that he can shuffle and randomize it all over again. Because otherwise that card's in the middle, you know where it is. So he has, yeah, and he can shuffle it or whatever he wants to do. He can cut it. It's his choice in how he randomizes what you hand him.
Austin Snyder.
Thank you, Greg.
You're welcome.
I can't freaking do anything. I have this guy in my hand.
Draw phase. Standby phase. Main phase 1. Set skill, mythical beast, master Cerberus. Effective Cerberus. When he's the only card in his pendulum zone, he can destroy himself and then add a mythical beast from his deck to hand. So he would destroy himself. Search for a mythical beast. Let me know if you have something. So when he destroys himself, he would search for the other mythical beast, which would be mythical beast King Jackal. That card. Or Jackal King, whatever it's called. And then he adds from deck to hand. And then I can set him, and if he's the only card in my pendulum zone, he can destroy himself, to special summon a mythical beast Cerberus face up from the extra deck and attack position. And then when he's here, whenever spells are activated by either of us, he gains counters. And then with the amount of counters, I can remove them to banish a monster, and then he will gain that monster's attack. That's what he says. And then I'm going to, let me know if you have something though, so, like if you want to activate something. Next I'm gonna normal summon Supreme King Dragon Darkworm, and when he's normal summoned, I can search a Supreme King Gate 0 and add it from my deck to my hand, which is that card, or normal summon or special summon, but he was normal summoned. He wasn't special summoned, but even if he was special summoned, he would still search this, so he adds this. Yes, this hand is not as good as I thought it was. Much I really can do. I'm gonna set skill Supreme King Gate 0, then he will gain 2 counters. That's what he does. And then
That pencil monster counts.
yeah, let me know if you have something. Do you have anything or no? Okay. I guess I'm gonna want to try to go into battle phase then. See, is he at 16? I think. My 18 will declare attack on 16. Do you have anything on attack declaration?
No, that would be 200 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I suppose you're going to want to attack with the other one.
Yeah, so 28, do you have something for the declaration of 28?
No. Okay, good job.
I will end my turn. It's your go.
No. I'm going to play Breaking the Magic Warrior in defense mode. I'm going to set a spell counter on it. I'm going to use that spell counter to pop that back row.
Finally.
That's fine. Okay. There we go. Just for future reference, if you want a monster in defense, you have to set it. There's no way to set it, like, play it like that. So, but I'm just saying, that's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Really?
I'm sure, yes. That's the reason why I've called the judge on you like 3 times, because I know how to play this game.
Yeah, man.
But you're fine. So, I have you at 5,000 life, just saying.
Alright, I'm going to end my turn on that.
You're fine. Draw phase? Standby phase? Main phase 1. I'm going to activate Foolish Burial, so he gains 2 more counters. He's at 4 counters.
So what's his max?
There's no maximum on counters, it's just I can remove 4, target 1 monster your opponent controls, banish it, and this card will gain the attack of that monster that was banished. That's what he does. But, Foolish Burial will send a monster card from my deck in my graveyard, and then the one I'm going to choose to send will be Supreme King Darkworm Dragon, that one on the field. So I send him. But he's not doing anything in the graveyard right now, but in the future he could. You can cut if you like.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Since I was 4 years old. I guess I'll use his effect to remove all his counters to banish that, and then he'll gain that attack through like 16. So I can calculate it because I can't do math in my head. So 38 plus 16, so he's at 44. Once you go to battle phase, once your attack was 18, do you have anything to 18?
You're good.
Okay. So, game 2 then? Yeah, because I saw you put your hand over the deck, which means it's going to so. I just want to make sure.
I mean, 18 and 4,400. I mean, come on.
Well, I'm just making sure because I don't like to like cheat people out of wins, So.
I called that. It's okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mean to be rude to you. My apologies if I was. It's just.
Well, man, you do take the game kind of serious, but I can understand.
I mean, I'm
you're very
playing it
competitive.
this is how you just play it. Just for the game.
It's okay. I think this is a great opportunity for me to learn from you.
So when you play a monster in defense, it has to be like set like that, basically. But it's like, if you want its effect to be face up, so you can get its effect, because like you had his effect, it has to be face up attack, basically.
Face up attack.
Yes. And whenever you search, you reveal your opponent so that you can show your opponent, because if you're searching a card, you have to verify to your opponent that it's the correct card you're searching, that it meets the criteria, that you're not cheating. That's the reason why you have to show your opponent. And then, if it says like you can only use this card's effect once per turn, it's applying to the card itself, like regardless of how many copies you have or you get, basically. This game's very complicated. That's why I don't like getting like my friends into this game. I tell them to play Magic or something which is less complicated. So yeah, Magic is less complicated. Yeah, Magic's more fun too. Like Magic is more where you can play your deck and then do the stuff you want to do, but Yu-Gi-Oh's like I can stop you from doing this and you can't play your deck. That's like the difference.
That's why it's a great game.
So Magic, in my opinion, is better than Yu-Gi-Oh, but that's just up to interpretation. So since you lost, you can choose who goes first or second.
I would like to go.
You're fine. It's partly kind of my fault as well. Like, I can't really explain. Like, I know the rulings, but I can't explain why that happens. That's why I needed them to explain, because I can't give you a comprehensive reasoning as to why it happens. I just know it happens just because. So I don't know anything.
Well, I mean, that's the rules of life as well.
Well, I mean, I just like I said, I don't mean to be rude. It's just like they explained it to you better than I could, basically. Yeah, my apologies though.
Okay, so I'm going to play with just the left hand. The effect of this left hand means when that spell or trap activates, it's just an illusion.
Cool. If you don't mind me reading it real quick, because I don't know what these do. If you activate spell or trap where this card is based on well, this, see, it says, I can explain this to you. So, it says during your opponent's turn, if you activate a spell or trap, except during the damage step, you can special summon this from your hand. So if you activate a spell or trap during your turn, then you can special summon it.
Oh, then I got another plan.
You're fine.
Okay, so now I'm going to play one card face down, and I'm
well, I have to read that one because that impacts me somehow. First trap. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Okay, so how this works is, if you control a spell type monster and I activate a trap card, the first trap card I activate will automatically be negated, basically is what that does. Well, you can activate it. It was on the field. It's up to you if you want to have it on the field or not.
Well, I can't because while I control a spell.
Oh no, you can activate it. It's just the effect won't be applied until you control a spell. So right now it's on the field, but it's doing nothing.
Same thing as Dark Magic Ring. Anyway.
Yeah, you're fine.
Let's reset that. Okay. I'll play another card face down. I'm gonna end my turn on that.
Yeah, so now, if you want to activate something, it's on my draw phase, you can do it, or my standby phase, you can do it. You choose, whatever. So that's why I say my draw phase, because if you have something you want to do in my draw phase, then you do it. And then I go to my standby, you know, so.
These particular phases are used to strategize with your team.
Yeah, so like, let's say you have something you want to activate, you know, and you want to do it quick, then you do it on my draw phase, because that's quick. But if you want to do it till later, then you wait till my other phases, basically. So like, here, I go to my draw phase, so if you have something you want to do like real quick, you can do it now on my draw phase.
Activate.
I don't know what it is.
Well, I'm gonna wait till your standby.
Oh, it's on the field. You put it in your hand, it's on the field. Yeah. It doesn't matter which phase. Draw phase, standby phase. So I go to my standby if you want to do it on standby. I don't know what it is.
Standby?
Yeah. Well, what is it? I don't know.
Positions defense.
I don't know what that does.
And
Yeah, now you can do that.
now
yeah.
play that in defensive position.
Well, if you don't mind me reading that chapter, I don't know.
While I control.
Yeah, so you can activate this, but its effect won't be applied unless you control a spell type monster, and you control spell type monster now. So while you control that, any damage you take from me is half. If this card is sent from the field to graveyard, you can target. Yeah. So yeah.
That's not all.
But it's on the field. Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Now I activate Eternal Soul.
Yeah, I know.
And that counts as a Dark Magician while it's on the field.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to activate its effect.
It lets you search.
And I'm going to pull a card from my deck.
I think this is your opponent, I think. Negate the effect opponents. Yeah, that is opponents.
Okay. We're not running out of time.
Oh no, we'll find the time's like on over there. We have 22 minutes. Just so you know, the clock's like down. You might want to know that for future reference. So. And then since you search, you show. Yeah, you can do that way.
Now I'm going to end my turn with
How much defense does he have? 425. Well, that was on my turn, so that was on my standby. So then I go to my main phase 1, and then now I'm in my main phase 1, and you did that stuff, so that's good. So. And what I'm going to do in my main phase 1 is I'm going to go ahead and do Plotted Desires. I banish, how this works is the cost must be paid first. So I banish the top 10 first, so banishing is cost. And then like if you have a response, like a monster or a spell or trap to like stop this or like to say to do anything, you can let me know.
only Eternal Soul effects for monsters in my hand.
Yeah.
I want to fight someone who's playing.
And trap.
Yeah, this was a spell.
So go ahead.
So I just make sure, because I don't know what the cards are in your hand, and they could be something that could stop me that I don't know. So that's the reason why I did it. So I draw 2 because of Plotted Desire. And I'm going to set Time Gaze of Magician in the Pendulum Zone, so he's considered a spell. And as long as I control another Magician monster in the other Pendulum Zone, his scale becomes 8. Right now it's 4. But I'm going to set scale Purple Poison, so now I have another Magician, so now he's 8 and she's 1. So now I can Pendulum Summon between 7 and... I think 7 and 2, yeah. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to Pendulum Summon, I'm going to Pendulum Summon 3 monsters from my hand. I'm going to do Harmonizing Magician in defense, Black Fang in attack, Mist Valley Apex Avion in attack, and then Black Fang Magician in attack.
I thought you said 3.
Oh, my bad. I meant to say 4. That's my bad. And then I can see. Do you have anything though? So they're like basically how this game works is they're on the summon. So like if you had a response on the summon, then that's different. So and then since the summon, you said the summon's fine basically. So since the summon's fine, then we go next, which is the monster effect. So this monster effect is gonna activate. and then when it activates, she can special summon a magician monster from my deck. It has to be magician strictly, and defense position. And if it were to leave the field, it would be banished instead. Is what it does. So she's gonna special summon. I guess I'm gonna go with like wisdom. Whatever. She specials wisdom mine. Is what she does. Did I really banish all my vocal poisons? Yeah, I think I did. One vocal poison, two. I banished two of them from this, which is not a good thing. So then I'm gonna synchro summon with her and him, so he will be banished, and then she'll go to face up extra deck to perform a synchro summon of a level 8 monster, which is Siphon Overlord Omega. And then I'm gonna go to my battle phase. 25 defense. I want my 27 to declare attack on 25. So, okay. And then, let's see if you don't mind me reading this. I think this has something. Yeah. You can only activate one of these effects that turn. So you already used this effect this turn, but your next turn you could do the other. So basically, like, how that works is I'm pretty sure on your next turn, you can activate this effect and then special summon that again if you're still alive. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So, what's the turn? The damage you're taking is half. Okay, so since you have, that's only if you control spell type, isn't it? Well, you control, or you don't control a spell type monster. Spell caster. I can't talk. So, okay. So I might have game because, see, this is 17, 17, 28, and then when one of these attack, I can destroy her and then buff its attack by 12. So this would be 17 plus 12, and then 17 and 28. I'll go ahead and calculate just to see what happens. So I'm still in battle phase. I'll do this 17 and then destroy her to make him gain 12. So 17 plus 12. So I just do calculator. 17 plus 12. That's 29. So he's 29 now. So he's attacking for 29. And then this one will attack for 17. I don't think that's game. I was wrong. 17. And then this one will attack for 28. Yeah, you'll still be alive.
With how much life?
I'll tell you in a second. You will be alive with 600 life. And then I go to
how much is all that?
I have it if you want to see. So you're blue. You took 20, 26, I think, 17, and 28. That's how much you took. And then that leaves you at 600. And then on my main phase 2, which I'm gonna go to main phase 2 for a second and do something. Oh, of course you were gonna do that. But hey, if you ever wanted me to help you in this game, like play for fun, I don't mind helping you. So that's if I'm still here, of course.
That would be cool. Yeah, it depends on someone that don't think.
Well, Pendulum's not fair. I wasn't gonna play this deck. I was gonna play my Alter guys, but my friend's following it. So, but I have you at 600. So, on my main phase 2, I'm gonna activate Siphon Overlord's Omega's effect. And when he's on the field, he has a quick effect during the main phase. During either player's main phase, he can banish himself, and then he can banish one card from your hand face up until my next standby. So I'm gonna banish that one. So that one, yeah, that one is gonna go banish face up. That is. And then you get that in my standby. And then see, I'm going to do these things to overlay. It's called an overlay summon, and I'm gonna do Tornado Dragon. And it is your turn whenever you're ready. So you go to your draw phase, and then your standby phase, and your main phase 1. Now you can do that if you want, but just so you know, since this is like tournament, on my standby. Since it's tournament, I'm kind of like gonna play with, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not gonna hold back. I'm not gonna like go easy. So how this works is when you're doing that, you have to say like activate effect, it's a continuous like effect because it has that infinity symbol, which means it's continuous. So you're gonna say you're gonna use this effect, and then you're gonna, I think it's target. Let me just double check if this target. Okay, so you just say you use that effect, and then you would want to special summon that. So you can special summon that. That's fine. If it targets, there's a difference in the wording. If it said target, you know, it would be different, but it doesn't say target, so you're fine. This one says target, and I'll get to that in a minute.
I feel like a dumbass.
What's that?
You've been playing this for a while, I can tell that.
You've been playing for a long time.
I just got discouraged.
It's okay. You always learn stuff.
That's all I can do right now.
End phase, activate effective tornado dragon. So how this works is it'll detach one card, and since this is an XYZ material, it always goes to the graveyard. And then how this works is once per turn, I can detach one material, then target one spell or trap on the field and destroy it, and then I'll target to destroy that. And then what that card says, if that card leaves the field, destroy all monsters you control. That's what that one says.
I know.
And then I go to my draw phase, because that's your end phase, and then standby phase, and then my phase 1. I can go to battle phase, and then attack with this one for game, unless you have like something to like stop an attack or something.
It doesn't negate it.
I don't know what that does. So then the 21 for game then?
I don't know if you were to summon something with it. How much is that?
This is 21.
It would bring a spell type monster to the field, but I don't know if it helps that monster to take damage or because
It depends on the position. If it's in defense position, you'll take.
So if Dark Horizon was played,
I don't know what that does.
Dark Horizon has the effect where if I take down damage, and the special one spell type
So the damage would go through first. That's how that works. Because it says whenever you take battle damage, so this damage would have to successfully go through first, and if you were still alive, then you could do that. But I have you at 600 life, and then you take the damage, and then that would kill you. So. And I have this to negate it, even if I wanted to let that go through. He negates like anything.
Was that game which?
That was game 2.
Game 2?
I didn't know he was like a fairly new player, so I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
it's okay.
kinda,
Well, you've seen him around here several times, but he just started playing.
Well, I thought he knew what he's doing because I saw him playing like Pen Magicians. I'm like, oh, he might know what he's doing. So.
It's okay. But yeah, just always remember that the person across from you may not actually know that they're not doing it right. So it's one of those things. Sometimes people just have to learn.
and magician.
Yeah, because I saw you had this card. Yeah, so I thought you were playing like the same deck I was. I thought it was gonna be like a mirror match. So I'm like, oh goodness, it's gonna be a mirror match. I was actually afraid of you when they called me. I'm like, oh crap, like
There's no reason to be afraid, man. I played this when I was younger, man, but I didn't really understand what it was.
Well, I can help you if you ever need anyone, but no hard feelings. That's what I meant to say.
No hard feelings.
Yeah.
I don't know if this deck even does against everyone else. It's just not.
I don't. It's okay. So, and you give us what's called meta and then rogue, and that's a rogue deck. Like meta is like the more powerful deck that you see a lot of people play. Rogue is kind of something like that with this. These are kind of rogue decks. They're not necessarily the best decks, but they're good. If that makes any sense. But yeah. So like, if you have any questions, you can ask me or someone else here. So.
What do I need for this?
I don't play Dark Magicians, but I can try to give you some advice. There's a card, I don't remember its name, because I don't remember the card's name, but when you normal summon it, it lets you search a polymerization, and it helps you make your fusion. You have that fusion, don't you? The dark, you know what I mean? If you don't mind me saying that. If you have that, yeah, this. So like, if you normal summon, I don't know what the card comes out in, but you normal summon it, it searches polymerization, and you can make that easier, basically. Yeah, I know, but that's not searchable. Like, you can't add it.
I know it's not searchable, but...
Yeah, but I was saying that monster I was trying to say, it lets you search a polymerization, which is similar to that, and then you can make that a lot easier. But I don't remember what that card's name was. It was like Dragonic something. It was like a level 4. I think it's a spellcaster too. So.
You'll sign off. I'll take pictures. You won't have to get up. No, we can keep talking.
I played 2 of that. When I played Dark Magician, I played 2 of those.
All good.